どのクエストにしますか？よろしくお願いします。
よろしくな、相棒。よっしゃ、行こうぜ。
Yo.
Well, hey, that would shut up the people who always complain about the voices. They actually dub the game, people complain that the voices are terrible. They do subtitles only, people complain that there's no English voices. It's like an endless cycle. It's like, which one do you want? I mean, make up your mind already. I like the English voices, but if they can't put them in, then whatever. I mean, they get the best voice actors they can, for the most part. Well, be glad you're not on the Vita version, because unlocking those items on the Vita version is like, it takes like exponentially longer. Because there's less enemies on the screen. Yeah, he messaged me back, and he told me he was gonna help me convert my save over to the Vita. But that was like over a month ago. I haven't heard from him since. That guy's just historically hard to get a hold of. And if he does respond, it's like a month later. He must make a lot more than I do, because he doesn't... He'll come back for like a week when the new Buso game comes out, and he'll like work really hard on those videos. And then he disappears for like 6 months. He's not active every day like I am. I can't help you, the only English version I have is the Vita one, because Chin gave me a code. And I barely play it because I hate having to switch accounts. They make it such a hassle on the Vita. It's just annoying. Well, I think it's more just he has the kind of videos that have really long lifespans of viewership, and he doesn't really need to work hard to like maintain viewership. He mostly does like combo videos and compilations. People will watch those like years after you make them. I guess he figures he doesn't really have to put any effort into it. Like that EX attacks video I did, it still gets a lot of views, like a year later. Well, I do the same thing. I don't get as many views. I just didn't do it for Samurai Warriors 4 because that game was so boring. Someone posted on NeoGAF, like, he pretty much had all the same problems with it I did. I'm like, so I guess I'm not the bad guy anymore. I got a lot of hate for, like, calling that game out on what it is. It's nice to see someone actually agree with me. Well, I don't really care what they think. If they want to eat up whatever's given to them, that's on them. You know, I have done videos for Koei, but I don't work for them. They don't pay me. If I don't like something, I'm gonna be honest about it. And some people have been, now that the game is localized, they've been agreeing with me in terms of Godspeed, just how much of a boring mechanic it is. It was a good idea. I mean, they were trying to kind of make things fresh for all those ancient movesets, but it's just such a pointless mechanic. It doesn't really serve a purpose. You don't really need all those crazy strings to kill peons. The peons already stand there unless you kill them. And when that's all they're useful for, that's a problem. It still boggles my mind how people think it's like a cool mechanic. It'd be one thing if they were like Dynasty Warriors 3 peons, then it would probably be a really good mechanic because those peons actually fought back. But the ones they have now just kind of stand there and admit their defeat. So having a mechanic they can only use on that is just pointless. It doesn't really accomplish anything. There's just no other way to slice it. I mean, that's all it's good for. It should have just been like a second string that you could use on anything. I think that would have been better. I'm sure that they'll fix it. I'm sure that they'll put in weapon fusion in the expansion too, but I don't know if I'm gonna care enough to buy the game again. I mean, that game really stung me. I was expecting to play it for a long time, and I got tired of it after like 10 hours. I would have stuck with it if it had weapon fusion, but it doesn't even have that. Like, you can't control what's on your weapon at all. Well, DW8 was the same way. That didn't... The weapon fusion in that was awful. Even after they patched it. And then they just fixed it completely in the expansion. That's probably what they're gonna do. I'd be willing to give the game another chance, but they've got their work cut out for them to get me to buy that again. No, I'm pretty sure that they didn't have weapon fusion in there so that they could make it as a feature in the expansion. I'm positive that's why they did it. But that doesn't make it okay. Well, anything's better than nothing, and that's what Samurai Warriors 4 has. Your customization is completely randomized. You have no control over it. I mean, those games have never really had much of a post-game, so... if there's not going to be much to do after I finish the story, at least let me make some crazy characters. You can't even do that in that game. I finished most of the stories, and I just didn't really have any desire to play it anymore. I think the unlimited mode in Ultimate, even though that mode's kind of frustrating to play, it's a step in the right direction. I mean, you actually have something to do after you finish the story. That's not just leveling everyone up over again. Like, it actually gives you something to do. They need to do more with that, because a lot of times in those games, you finish the story and people are pretty much done with it. Once you got the true ending in Orochi 3 Vanilla, there was nothing left to do. Unless you wanted to just make all the characters as crazy as you wanted to, but most people don't really find it fun. Or they don't have time to do it. I'm skipping buying a Wii U. The gaming lounge here just opened up earlier this week, and they're gonna have a Wii U for Smash Brothers. So my plan is I'll just buy the games I want and just play them there. If I get there early enough, there won't be a bunch of Smash Brothers players. I mean, it's cool that they're getting some games like actually worth buying the console for on there, but I don't have that kind of money. I don't want to do a donation drive for a console that I'm only going to play 3 games on. I wouldn't feel right doing that. You know, the Vita capture card, I have like 50 games for that thing, so I was able to swallow my pride and ask for help, but a Wii U, like 3 games and that's it. I wouldn't really want to ask people for help with that. Yeah, you can do anything there. You can even bring your PC. That's the only place you could, only way you can make stuff like that profitable is is you have to have like something besides just an arcade. I have terrible internet as evidenced by this stream, so if I'm able to go there and actually get stuff done, that's worth it for me. And if not, you can get a Live Gamer Portable. Those let you record to an SD card, and then you can edit them when you get home. That's what a lot of FGC people do. The people that do the streams, they run Live Gamer Portables, and they put them on the setups. And then whenever they get back from the tournament, they edit them or whatever it is they need to do. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Probably gonna knock out these quests and play something else. I'm really burnt out on this game. I've played like over 100 hours of this month alone. The month's still got like 6 days left in it. I've already put like over 100 into this game. Kind of getting burnt out of it. Kind of just log on to do the dailies and then play something else. Yeah, that's what I was doing earlier. Everything works fine. This game ran on the old computer. But this game is really well optimized. This is like one of the best like optimized games I've played. I mean, I was able to run this game on my laptop with 4 gigs of RAM and integrated video. That's how well this game is optimized. You can run this game on a toaster. The thing I hate about this place is the enemies just have like 1 billion HP. They take forever to kill unless you use your gears. Nuts. Fucking game, man. That's what I hate about this game, is this stupid random event. It always gives you the worst stuff when you're soloing. When you have, like, other people, human people with you, it gives you the easy stuff. Only when you're soloing. It'll give you, like, the most obnoxious random events. I swear it does it on purpose. Those things are annoying. They don't die for like a minute. They keep chasing you. And naturally, they only go after the player. They don't go after the AI. Typical action game fare. It's like the AI people like don't exist. Wow. That's a good indication to stop playing this game. It just gave me one of the hardest bosses because I'm soloing.
Emergency code.
Thanks, game. Sometimes it's nice to you. Most of the time, this game just is brutal. I think they do it to get you to buy more escape dolls. This music here is great though. This game has really good music. I don't keep up the tabs with the Gamergate stuff. I'm tired of hearing about it. It's just like real politics. Just people arguing about something that's an issue, but not doing anything about it. It's just an endless cycle. It's just people arguing over and over. It's like, then do something about it. So I don't have to hear about it every 5 seconds. I mean, they're real issues, there's bad things that are happening, but nobody's doing anything about it. It's just arguing. It's getting annoying. I wish it would stop, just so I don't have to hear about it anymore.
どうした
Although I do support the fact that they're trying to get people to stay away from like clickbait news sites. I support that practice. It's just I get tired of hearing about the rest. One more level to go. Then I can feed it cheap things instead of expensive things. No, like I said, it's like real politics, like more important issues in the world. It's just people arguing and no action is being taken. It's just an endless cycle. I just get tired of hearing about it. I mean, it's cool that, you know, people actually talk about that stuff, but it's not cool that people don't take action. And just go on about it endlessly with no solution in sight. It's everywhere. You can't get away from it. Like, no matter where you go, you can't get away from it. That's what's getting on my nerves. Oh, I don't even watch Total Biscuit, but if he's saying that, then I agree. Like, they need to talk it out. Stop just bickering at each other. That's what politicians do. That's why progress with all those issues is so slow, because people are too busy arguing to actually do anything. I mean, even the FGC, and people hate on them all the time, and I've seen them make a lot of improvements with, you know, some of the vocabulary that they use and everything. You know, they pretty much universally changed all that. People just hate on them. It's like, well, these Gamergate people, I don't know much about it, but it's just bickering, and like, they're not making any changes. Bickering doesn't solve anything. It just prolongs the issue. Alright, I'm trying to figure out what to play.
Guacamelee Super Turbo Champion.
I told this thing to... Hold on. Alright, we're good now. I don't know, I wish they would just stop so I don't have to hear about it anymore. That's my opinion. I gave my opinion. I don't want to talk about it. Oh, they eased up on the difficulty, I guess. I did everything on the first one. I can see why they made it easier though, honestly. I don't know, this game like requires like classic beat 'em up fundamentals to get through. Yeah, and a lot of the younger gamers don't have any experience with that. So I guess that's why they eased up on it. I mean, you have to have like spacing and know when to use your throws and stuff like that. Yeah, I noticed that. There's a way to import it, but I don't care enough to do it. Oh, the rain blood? I stopped because the game is so buggy. And they posted on the forums, they're like, the publisher was like, oh, the development team broke up, so we're not gonna fix it. But I can tell you, you would have to like... you would have to master those tag combos, because that's how you get through that game fast. You can kill all the bosses like in one cycle. But your execution has to be really good. I don't think anybody's taken it to that level. Like, I would have played the shit out of the boss rush mode in that game, but it's broken. Like, it's impossible to finish the boss rush mode on that. Like, you can't do it. You get to the end and it soft locks, you have to exit out of the game. And they never fixed it. I'll probably return to it. I would like to play that game again. It's just... it's a shame that they just kind of broke up. You can look on the forums. The publisher of the game like made a post saying something about you know, we want to patch the issues, but the development team is having like some internal turmoil or something, and they're not like working on anything. I don't know. Like, you can't even... Oh no, it's not hacked. Those are legitimate. This game has a whole speedrun community. They just rip this game to shreds. And since this is an indie game, the developers actually think it's cool that they broke it, and they left it in for this version. Yeah, like all the people who speedrun this thought they were going to take that glitch out, but they left it in. It's in the original too. Basically, they wrong warp throughout the entire game and pretty much skip the entire thing. They wrong warp at certain points and hit enough triggers to just get to the end. I don't fully understand it. I've never done it myself, but I watch their streams a lot. Oh yeah, they ripped this game a new one. But like I said, the developers are actually cool, and they left it in. You notice that a lot. Indie developers will leave the glitches in. It's the AAA developers are the ones that are the bane of like speedrunners because they take all that shit out. But the indie developers are smart enough to know that the only people who encounter those glitches are people who are like actively looking for them to break the game. And someone who's playing casually will like never run into that stuff. Unless they're just crazy lucky. Like Super House of Dead Ninjas, we broke that game. The only thing they took out was one of the boss patterns. The rest was left in because they thought it was cool that we destroyed their game. I didn't like Valda's story. I couldn't get into it. The platforming in that game was not good, to put it nicely. They patched it, but it wasn't anything like this. This game has excellent platforming, which is the way it should be. In that game, it felt really clunky. The combat wasn't really deep either. It was kind of just doing the same thing over and over. It's not a bad game. It's just this game is just so much better. This game has great combat and great platforming. Valda's story has like decent combat and bad platforming. Yeah, the devs fully support that this game has been broken to shreds. They don't care. They actually embrace it. They're really cool developers. Like, they don't take any of that stuff out. You can break the game as much as you want. They don't care. Like I said, the glitch that they used to break this game is in the original. Now, the developers know about it, but they kept it in. I'll get you the link to how to break this game. Probably when I'm done. There's a whole wiki that has all the tricks they use to break it. No, you want something short? I'll give you something short. I'll give you something 7 minutes long. Hold on. Or not, because they took away the URL. Hold on. It's a really good game, just don't go for the world record on it. That's all I'll say. Getting the world record on that game requires a lot of luck. I was third place for a long time. I just kind of stopped there. I didn't really care. Especially since the developers never got around to adding seeded like maps. I know that's how those people that speedrun Minecraft, that's how they do it. Like, they all use, like, the same seed. Yeah, I wish they had added seeded runs to it. I talked to them about it. I talked to the developers of that game fairly often. They said they wanted to do it, but I guess they just never got around to it. They're busy with other projects. But that would have made that game great for racing. Obviously, they're a small developer. They don't have the resources to keep supporting the same games, I guess. In fact, I'm gonna play that after this, close out the night. One thing I will say about this this expansion is it takes a really long time to get to the new stuff. Like, I haven't seen any of the new mechanics yet. It's been like an hour. I think they could have paced it a little better. I mean, so far it's like the same game. Just the encounters are a little different. But I only paid like $4 for this expansion, so I'm willing to have patience. Need to respond to a message. Hold on. No, I haven't played this in a while. I don't really speedrun that often, to tell you the truth. I watch a lot of speedruns, but I don't do it that much myself. Everything that I've ever speedran is on my channel in some capacity. Mega Man, I think there's some Metroid on there. Oh, the frog slam's not in here? Okay, now it's starting to get different. Yeah, this is new. So, about an hour in, is when it starts getting different. Oh yeah, the orbs are a nightmare. The platforming in this game is crazy. Luckily, the controls are good enough. That's what I didn't really like about Baldur's story. The platforming in that game is nuts, but feels like the game can't really handle it. The controls can't either. I like this story in this game. Okay, this is new. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, apparently you can't edit the intense mode. which is why it morphs back into Juan. Here, I'll get you the sites for how to speedrun this game. Hold on. There, that's how you break the game. They have it all there. They're really cool community. They're cool people. No, I don't know how to fight these. Oh, I guess you don't fight them. They're just there to be annoying. Oh, yeah, it does. I know the Japanese version of that game is broken. You can, like, go out of bounds anywhere. Oh, this game is great. This is like, I'd say this and Super House of Dead Ninjas were like my sleeper hits from 2013. I played both of those games a lot, and most people didn't even know they existed. Wow, that guy's nightmare fuel. Super Turbo is the remake, yes. I don't know why they did it like that. They should have just made one version to make it less confusing, but I can tell they put a lot of money into this, so I guess they figured that was better. But people get really confused about that for obvious reasons. No, don't go down there, you bastard. Grab the right one. Yeah, I'm getting tired. I'm gonna get to the next save point, and that's it for tonight. God. Oh, really? You do? Are you sure? I don't think you do. Oh, I guess you do, huh? Well, that's good to know. No, I didn't know that. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna stop here. I've been on for like 2 hours, and I'm gonna put this on YouTube. But thanks to everyone for stopping by. I will be doing a giveaway in a couple days of my friend's indie game. I'm not sure when that's gonna be. I'm gonna be busy on Monday, probably Tuesday or Wednesday, most likely Tuesday. If you haven't already, you can follow my channel, both my Twitch and YouTube, for more information on that. No strings attached, you're just going to be giving out copies of the game, so if you're interested, I suggest stopping by probably Tuesday. Monday I'm not going to have time. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Peace.